2023 might be the year Samsung finally overtakes its competition. The phone maker is pulling out all the stops with remarkable updates on their smartphone flagship models. From improvements to the display to a groundbreaking camera feature, the industry is going crazy from excitement and anticipation for the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra.
How exciting!
Today we're here to talk about rumors regarding the release date, price, and new features on the S23 Ultra. Design. Samsung revamped the Galaxy S22 Ultra to have the same sort of design and features as the Galaxy Note line of smartphones in early 2022. It was one of the most radical changes to the Galaxy S lineup, and it left people anticipating the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Steve Hemmerstoffer, popularly known as OnLeaks, gave us our first clear glimpse at the Galaxy S23 series by tweeting out renders of the devices. From the renders, the Galaxy S23 Ultra appears to keep the same design as the S22 Ultra, right down to the inclusion of a S Pen slot. When viewed from the side, the S23 Ultra has a boxy shape, but there aren't any additional outward changes.
Why?
Even the rear raindrop camera setup is unaffected by the alleged 200MP main sensor upgrade from the 108MP of the current model. We will talk more about this sensor and other camera features later on in the video, so stay tuned.
I'm not leaving.
The only noticeable change to the Galaxy S23 Ultra's design is a squarer appearance to its edges compared to its predecessor. Display. Samsung plans to adopt a curved screen design. However, it will only bend at the edges. Upon its release, the S23 Ultra's display will probably be the brightest of any smartphone currently available. Predictions put the screen's minimum brightness at 2100 nits, making it noticeably brighter than the S22 Ultra. Twitter leaker RG Clouds tweeted that S23U max brightness up to 2150 nits. However, numbers might be different at launch due to further adjustments with min 2100 and max 2200 plus brightness. Samsung's latest 12th generation OLED display technology will be used on the 6.7-inch 1440 pixel screen expected on the Galaxy S23 Ultra, which will have a fully variable LTPO 120Hz refresh rate.
Enjoy the view.
In addition, the newest, more durable Gorilla Glass Victus 2 version from Corning is likely to be included in all phones in the series. All of this is only hearsay, and while it would be difficult to top the stunning display of the last generation, Samsung may shock us all by delivering an even brighter and more efficient display. We would have to wait to see what happens. In the meantime, subscribe to our channel to be notified whenever a new video is posted with news about the Samsung S23 Ultra and more. Camera. Now it may come as no surprise, but when the Galaxy S23 lineup debuts, everyone's eyes will be on the upgraded 200MP primary camera sensor. For the first time on a Galaxy S phone, the S23 Ultra is expected to feature a unique 200MP sensor that will allow for dramatically improved general and low-light photography. The phone maker explains that when shooting in low light, the camera's sensor will combine 16 individual pixels into a single large one, providing for 12.5 megapixel resolution. In addition, the Galaxy S23 Ultra will have a number of unique camera features, including ultra stabilization, which is expected to compete with Apple's Action Mode. And thanks to the powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 imaging coprocessor, which we'll go into details very soon, the Galaxy S23 will get the ability to record 8K video at a smoother 30 frames per second, which is a huge boost from the previous 24 FPS on the S22 Ultra. Battery life. With the help of a new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor built on 4nm technology and the potential arrival of new generations of OLED panels, the Galaxy S23 series could see an increase in battery life.
Yeah, that's right.
In comparison to the Galaxy S22's 3,700 mAh battery, we anticipate the base model to feature 3,885 mAh. A little increase in the phone's overall size presumably makes this possible. With regards to the S23 Ultra, battery upgrades have not been confirmed. However, we expect the Ultra variant to retain the same 5,000 mAh cell found in the S21 and S22. Do you think Samsung might give us a battery upgrade from the S22 Ultra? Share with us in the comment section. Performance. Several credible sources, including Yogesh Brar and industry analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, have speculated that the Galaxy S23 Ultra will be powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. In October, the Geekbench database temporarily reported an unlocked version of the Galaxy S23 Plus as having the processor and 8GB RAM, further supporting the use of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2.
Oh, I see.
The 8-core CPU architecture remains the same as the Gen 1, but the speed of the Prime core has been increased to 3.26 GHz, and it can handle demanding tasks like 3D gaming without slowing down.
Massive!
While most of the improvements in CPU speed will be experienced in multi-threaded workloads exclusively, Qualcomm claims up to 35% improved performance and up to 40% power savings. Release date and price. The Galaxy S22 models were released in February, so it's likely that the Galaxy S23 smartphones will also be released in the early part of the year. According to many sources, the Galaxy S23's debut is scheduled to occur in early February at Samsung Unpacked 2023. Price information is still currently unavailable, but if the Galaxy S23 Ultra follows the same pricing scheme as the most recent S-series phones, the entry-level 128GB model will cost $1,199.99. However, with improvements to the Galaxy S23 Ultra, it wouldn't be too surprising if Samsung gave it a price bump.
We don't really want that.
We should hope not. The Galaxy S23 Ultra will undoubtedly be one of the best 2023 has to offer. But as we draw nearer to the release of the Galaxy S23 series, people are on the fence whether to wait for the S23 or get an S22, especially with retailers giving discounts to clear out their inventory. Considering how excellent the S22 Ultra is, purchasing one is certainly a good option. However, the Galaxy S23 Ultra has more to offer. If you're not sure, you should watch our next video and find out all the possible cons to expect with the S23 Ultra and weigh your options. Thanks for watching.